that, like, yeah, it's going to be a little bit slower. It's more methodical. We try not to use the word lame around here, but you can do it against Luigi. It just works. It's up to the Luigi to really start mixing things up. Oh my god, 3 down smashes. Almost gets the toes out there for the back air.
Okay, and we are doing it. Okay, nice regrab on the ledge.
I have pulled up Siddward, and this says NC, North Carolina, which...
North Carolina. Okay,
yeah.
so I couldn't have been more wrong, at least in...
Well, I should have realized when you said that we are commentating the East Coast side of brackets.
That is so true. That is actually...
totally just didn't think about it.
All right. Well, pretty close ball game here. Figment was center stage. Takes back air there. Could have shined a top platform. Misses the second down air there. That could have been a big opportunity.
God. Just keeps jabbing. Luigi doesn't have a ton of super fast options to deal with it. It's one of those things, looks kind of VM, but like, if you can... Oh, no!
Unfortunate for Figment and for Neo, but Siddward finds a little bit of a lead thanks to the misfire. Barely lives off the side.
And that's the Luigi thing. That's what we all talk about. They just know.
Ultimately, in that spot of like, you're at 0, they're at 140 and recovering in this matchup in particular, and like either Spacey versus Luigi is so nerve-wracking because you know you're one coin spike away from losing your entire stock and them getting back.
Yeah,
it's like
I mean that's what you're
ledge.
saying, that you can just lock down Luigi. You can be super oppressive, but like Luigi can just suddenly gimp a Spacey. Can just like without warning get that coin spike or get that misfire or do whatever, and you can die at like 20%.
Yeah, really nice pickup from Figment though. Gets a downer on the side and
2 quick stocks. I'm really glad that you mentioned that this is the real thing's brother, because I can totally see that in this gameplay right now. Not just like the same, like not specifically similar style, but just very, very solid Falco that clearly has a lot of experience.
Yeah, and they do a lot of things together. Like, they both play chess, so, like, you know that they strategize together all the time and talk about the game. Siddward with a good tech chase on the side platform. Can't find a hit.
Chess-playing Falco brothers.
Yeah, you don't normally associate Falco players with chess players, but, you know, stranger things have happened, I guess. Siddward bringing it to a last stock situation. Only at 60%, not the worst. He's going to have to find an opening.
Wait, I need to ask something after this match is done.
Okay.
Let me hold that one.
Announcement an announcement coming out from Wisely.
Oh, it's an announcement of a question.
Okay.
Oh, does he get that down here?
Oh, but the F smash. Siddward just kind of DIing to the ledge, hoping to get there in time throughout the fireball, but F smash covers the fireball and seals the game. Wisely, you had something for us. What's up, buddy?
I did, and that is a question. Was the names the real thing and Figment planned to be opposites?
Yeah, I know that they're deliberate. I don't know whether the chicken or the egg came first, per se.
Okay.
Again, I think that the real thing is the older brother, so I think he might have come up with his tag first.
There's the real thing, and then there's the Figment of our imagination. All right.
Wait. Okay, so actually, I'm being corrected by Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. Figment is actually the older brother. Shows how much I know. That being said, here we go, FD. Take away the platforms.
Yep. One of the best stages for Luigi in this matchup.
You think so?
I've heard from several Luigis that, I mean, yeah, lasers are going to lock you down, but your punish game goes so far as Luigi on this stage against a fast faller.
That is true. Yeah, without the platforms to try to tech on, the juggling from Luigi is actually really solid, and so we're taking a lead here. Figment holding center stage, getting the shine, and okay, finds a really late down air, still on top of him. Takes the ledge, and wow, that actually covered it? I
thought that roll was too early, or too late,
so did
sorry.
I thought that Siddward was going to be able to get it at the last moment. That was...
the double hit.
Oh, there was so much there. He didn't do the up tilt that every Falco does. He tried to reestablish his laser game, but the down B still works. That's the thing that, like, down B, you can crouch cancel it, you can shield it, you can power shield it.
It's like the best worst move, or the worst best move, and I can never tell. Because half the time it just doesn't work, and then sometimes it just wrecks you for no reason.
It has, like in practice, often decent risk reward, because it's deceptively hard to punish sometimes depending on how they space it. But you can get so much off of hitting it almost at any percent. Figment stealing the lead back, and Siddward finds what we're talking about, the down B. Trying to wait out a roll in and covers the ledge quite well. Okay.
We were talking about the Luigi punish game here, but it doesn't seem like anything super crazy has happened. We need to see a little bit more extension on some of these. We're getting like 3 or 4 hits, but no 0 to deaths or anything like that. Was that an invisible ceiling sign?
You know it was.
Okay.
Yep. That's exactly what we saw there. Takes the back here. Doesn't go for the pillar. I think that's a really good percent to try to set up a pillar, especially on a stage like FD. Okay, Siddward doesn't get hit by that same F smash twice.
Slides in. Yep, that slide in F tilt to really cover that space is huge.
Nice weak there. Siddward is doing such a good job of living that side B.
Everyone does that. The Falco side B.
I was going to mention Siddward's been doing such a good job of getting great value when he has Figment in the corner. Figment so far doesn't really seem to know how to reestablish neutral. He's in the corner again. What will Siddward do? He dash dances outside the forward smash, doesn't get too much off of the grab, and doesn't die off the top, though. He has one more chance to try to do something with this stock. Sweet spot's the up B.
Super low. Yeah.
Okay, now Siddward's the one trapped in the corner.
Trying to get that down tilt. Knows it'll kill. Trying to poke. You don't want to get too close to Luigi or else this happens. Can he get this going?
Oh, he went for the swaggiest grab. He crossed him up and barely missed it. Went a little too far.
Just too good of a wave dash.
And Figment can't close out this stock. He finally does, but not before Siddward gets 86 additional extra credit. And this is a best of 3 here. So goal line stand here for Figment. If he doesn't want to go to a game 3, he can't make that back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, like you said, FD, very strong counter pick for Luigi. Interesting to think what could have been the ban. Doesn't really matter now, though, because we are going to a game 3. And I would imagine that Siddward really doesn't want to go to a Yoshi's where you could die off the top at practically any percent to double shine.
I feel like, unless it's banned, I feel like Yoshi's the play here. Yeah.
Yeah. So ultimately, I anticipate we see a ban on Yoshi's, and ultimately we end up on a stage like Pokemon, maybe even Fountain. But I've had Luigi's, like I've had Curve counterpick me to Fountain. We are going to see a Pokemon Stadium pick here for Game 3, and man, I love this stage overlay.
I mean, yeah, it's Rollback Rumble. We're caught in the online matrix right now. We're trying to get out, trying to get to Riptide and main stage.
Shout outs to both Riptide and main stage. I know you're going to Riptide. Are you going to main stage?
I'm going to both. Yep.
Congrats,
trying to get
man.
to Low Tide City as well.
Oh, be cool. Oh, wait a minute!
And dies for it. 28%.
Siddward gets the coin hitbox out, but it doesn't upset Figment enough to stop him from grabbing the ledge first. Tragic for all the Luigi mains in the chat.
I mean, manages to pick up that stock, though, without really any extra percent, sitting at 5 here.
Yeah, they both have had 2 games each to adapt to each other. How are they going to approach in the neutral? We've seen a lot of approaching aerials into Shine. An up smash out of shield on reaction here from Siddward. He's starting to pick up on that. Oh, that down B doesn't go far enough, but Figment can't punish.
I mean, it's that trick. Do you think the Luigi's going to fade out on the down B, or do you think they're going to run in with it?
What a combo from Siddward, and Figment not ready for it. Getting hit again.
That's it. That's
oh my god, what a down B! That was so sick! Why is he doing all this extra credit stuff? He didn't have to do many of the things he just did, but it works out for him. And he
half of that was just totally unnecessary, and I love it. None of that was needed.
Yeah, that was very extra, but I'm happy it worked out for him. Swagging out a little bit. Oh, he tried to push Figment off the platform. That was almost really well done.
Feeling himself right now. You can tell 100%.
Yeah. This does not feel like a very realistic comeback based on the way this is going. Siddward, everything's going his way.
Everything was so close for the first 2 games.
And again, he's in the corner. Figment is trying to figure out how he's going to get out. Finds a back air. Okay, this is a decent spot, but you really need to hit this edge guard somehow. Can't hold the ledge, and Siddward's back.
Figment has been struggling to edgeguard Luigi for most of the set, and it's really coming back to bite him. Finds the aerial up B.
Siddward with 2 straight games to stay in winners here at the big one, trying to make his top 64 winners side. Figment will move down to losers. What a game